247 Tech here, and this is Dell's XPS 15 2-in-1 versus HP Spectre x360. Now, let's get into this video. I want to give everything to you, everything that you need to know about both of these computers in the smallest amount of time possible, so let's dive right into this. Now, let's talk about some of the categories we're going to be testing with both of these devices today. The design, the display, the battery life, the features, the performance, the audio, and finally the price. Those are the categories we will be testing. And these are basically the pillars which make a computer what it is. So let's just begin off with the design. Both of these look really good actually, but I feel like if you're looking for the one which is most closest to the Surface shown here or the MacBook, these two are the best looking computers out there. But I'd say both of these computers are really close. They are 2-in-1s, by the way. But one feature is a little better. Here's the Dell in the front, and here's the HP. The Dell has less bezel. It has sort of a smaller trackpad actually than the HP. The HP's is just a little more profound, a little thicker on the over there, but overall it's okay. I don't really like any of these designs, but if I were to go with one of them, I'd say the winner with this category is Dell XPS 15. Only because it just looks more profound, it's more neat, I'd say it's more leveled out, more symmetrical, and it looks really, really nice to see. But how about that display which is powering everything? Well, one thing both of these offer is a 4K 3840 by 2160 display, 2-in-1, 15.6 inches for both. But one thing that the HP does have an advantage is it comes with the base model, the 4K display. It comes with the base model, which only costs $1,400, which is really, really cheap comparing that the Dell's 4K display comes only at its 2200 model. And that's completely berserk, and it's a little also disheartening, you could say. If they included that 4K display maybe in the mid-range model, that would be a little better, but you have to spec it out completely. HP basically gives this for standard, which is awesome. I mean, getting a 4K display for free, I mean, of course you would take it. So the display category definitely goes to the HP Spectre. How about the battery life? Both of these feature awesome batteries, but if you're looking towards the best battery life, I'd say if you're buying the 1080p Dell XPS 15, you'll get the same as the 4K HP Spectre, which is really good because they've powered in 79.2 kilowatt hour battery in the HP Spectre, which is completely awesome, and that sort of helps for better battery life in the 4K. But Dell's 4K computer, it's lower. You can expect, here's some times you can expect. With the HP Spectre, you can expect around 9 to 11 hours of battery, 9 to 10 hours of battery life. With the Dell XPS 15 1080p, you can expect the same, around 9 to 10 hours, but with the Dell XPS 15 4K, you can probably expect around maybe 6 to 8 hours. That's it. So it's a little lower, and if you're using video editing, the 4K will probably get you to around 3 hours probably, and then sort of cut off at like 3 hours and change, and then just completely shut off. While the other ones, if you're editing 4K footage and let's say something like Adobe Premiere, you can get probably around 5 hours with it. Okay, so the battery life in this category definitely goes to the HP Spectre. You're getting a better all-around battery life, and you don't have to downgrade to get the better battery life. You're getting a standard awesome battery life. How about the features? Both of these are really packed with a lot of features, you could say. Both of these have available styluses. That's a nice added feature, I guess. Fingerprint scanners. So both of these are really close to each other. They're both 2-in-1 touch displays. But one thing which I'd say the Spectre does better is a trackpad. That's just something it does better. But yeah, everything is pretty good. Both of them also feature the latest 8th gen Coffee Lake chips, which it's nice to have because you're buying a new computer and you want it to last maybe another 2 years. So the features category has to be a tie. I can't really give one edge to the other. Dell is just better at making those keyboards and the design, but HP's display is way better in battery life. So the features, and HP also has a better trackpad, so the features is a tie, as I said before. How about the performance? As I said, both of these come with Intel's 8th gen processor standard. Dell's, for the base model, starts, so you can spec this up to an i7 8th gen processor and 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, which is already completely awesome. But one thing I would like to see is 1 terabyte hard drive, which it does have actually, but it just costs a lot of money. So, but I guess you could upgrade it to the 1 terabyte model. How about the HP Spectre? Well, it comes in at an 8th gen i7 processor standard. You don't have to upgrade it again. So an i7 processor standard. HP is giving a lot of things standard with this computer, which really would attract more people. Another thing which it does give, you can upgrade it to around 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte SSD, just like the Dell XPS, but the HP Spectre will run you way cheaper for the highest end spec, of course. Both of these have dedicated GPUs, which is a nice added touch, but performance altogether, they're the same basically, but though you can get this at a way cheaper price for the HP Spectre, I really have to give the cake to HP. Okay, so yeah, that's basically HP's category. Audio with both computers, both of them are awesome. Dell's features a front-firing dual speaker setup. I don't think it's front-firing, sorry, it's stereo speaker. Same with the HP Spectre. Audio, I'm not going to go any further because probably taking up too much time for you guys. So both of this is good, so it's a tie. How about the price? Let's get deep into this category. You can spec up the Dell XPS to a lot of money. I think the maximum spec is $2,800, which is a lot for money for a computer. While this one, the HP Spectre, actually is only, like, at the maximum, only costs you $1,869. So you're saving about $1,000 by buying the HP Spectre over the Dell XPS. And as you've seen with the before categories, it's doing really good and it's catching up and it's even better in some. So the price category goes to the HP Spectre. And by the way, if you pick this up today or anytime soon in HP's website, you can get this for around $200 cheaper. Just saying. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. HP Spectre is the winner for this one. Hope I didn't take up too much time, but just for all the reasons and all the categories it won in before categories, it's just been awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like down below, subscribe right up there for more awesome content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.